Now this, his second from out of the pine straw.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it? That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nah, that was right all the way. Yeah, that's a good putt, though it is for bogey here at the second. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, a nice mix of holes to start. So here we go with a par 3 at the third.
Very narrow at the front of the screen, and that bunker too, you don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from off the Bermuda grass, his second at the par 3. Got it there, but not quite on target. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 1 over. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left.
That one a little straighter than the first 2 drives of the round. This going to be safely in the fairway here at 4. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Just has to get the ball started, and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball is going to wind up a foot or two off the green. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important, as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
So he's looking at 108 yards to the front, 118 to the hole. Standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even. Gap wedge started left of the hole and staying there. Going to leave a little work left.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Just 5 feet left. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4-7. Slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. This one starting a little bit left. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Ranked 17 here at TPC Sawgrass. Gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Did knock down the flagstick there, but he is hole high and he does have a reasonable chance at birdie. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, even though this is a longer putt, it's very makeable. Mostly flat overall, maybe just a slight break to the right, but not very much.
This from 7 feet. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
This one starting a hair right. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. That pin in the front right quadrant of the green today as he stares down his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And I think this is a very makeable putt. Even from this distance, there's not a lot to see here.
Okay, not a bad effort. Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay at level par. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
That, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. We really need a birdie right now.
Nope, that is not much of an improvement. This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Redesigned for the 2017 Players Championship, the 358-yard par 4 12th here at TPC Sawgrass offers a risk-reward proposition. You can try and drive the green, but that water hazard on the left is a consideration.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Just going to sneak on by. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer. And also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Might overlet it just a bit. It stayed out wide left of the hole. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14th. Narrow fairway bunker. A lateral water hazard running along the left side and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, a second here from 175 out.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This for birdie now at 14.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right, this is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the green, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
That wind's moving pretty good left to right. No question it helped push that ball into the bunker.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know. Might even sneak a birdie.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is too close. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. The 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes the tee shot so hard.
That's going to roll out into the pine straw, so definitely didn't want to flirt with the water, but this is going to pose a whole new set of problems over there. Going to have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. From about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that's going to be a 1 under opening round of 71. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the Players. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. J.J. Spawn is your leader. He's at 9 under. For the golfer we'll be following, work to be done here as they'll start play a couple of shots below the projected cut line. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 112 yards to the front, 149 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
You can't leave it that short, can you? Now a 7-footer. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. How about this second, a par 5?
If you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Second hole, it's a par 5.
You think birdie or eagle off this team. We've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left. But be careful of those pines.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the wind.
Oh, man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf. Now the par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
Okay, front left portion of the green and an outside look at birdie from there. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it online. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay at -3. Frank, how important is positioning off the tee here?
Well, we saw a positional tee shot at 1 and 2. This is another one here at 4.
Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Well, it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the difficult dogleg right, par 4 fifth, the longest par 4 at TPC Sawgrass, measuring 471 yards. Now to the fifth. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. When in doubt, middle of the green will work just fine. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
This one starting up that left side. That is into the rough, and there could be some definite palm tree danger over there between where that ball stopped and the green.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for two reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now, Noda, his 2nd from the fairway.
He's got 154 yards to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Ooh, that's into the tiny bunker here left of the green. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rick Stoner alongside Frank Nobilo. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
Well, sometimes you get fooled, right? You don't quite gauge the wind, and that one fooled him. He is off to the right now on this par 3. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
We close out the front 9 with a 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. This started toward the left side. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Good soft hands. That is nicely done. A dead-on look here for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Right now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that might just wind up being the difference, as for the moment, that's going to move him inside the cut line in his quest to play the weekend. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum. But you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Oh, and that is into one of the 2 putt bunkers left of this 11th green. Not quite on in 2. Here's the 3rd from the green side bunker. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Okay, that's acceptable there. Now this for another birdie. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. We now come to the 13th penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3, and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain at 6 under par. Rank 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
Trying to curl this one back toward the fairway.
Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
So from just off the fairway, this is second. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pot bunkers out on the right that, well, if your first time around, you might notice.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
127 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Certainly seeing some short game skills today, and that's more evidence here. Really keeping this round together as we get closer to the clubhouse.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the par 5 16, 523 yards. And the key here, besides the obvious, good drive, solid second shot, is to not look too far ahead. But that's easier said than done, because as you get to that second shot, you can plainly see what's ahead, and that is the famous par 3 17 and the water to the right.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. And be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. That a field goal there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. He's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. Okay, mission accomplished. That is safely aboard this island green. Chance now for another birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he's going to stay 2 back. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be a big improvement from round 1. It is a second round 66. Well done. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly.